get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Downtown Phoenix on a bright and sunny day as we come to you from Arizona. Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. There is no question that Dallas's Luka Doncic has captured league-wide admiration. The Hall of Famer player and executive Jerry West said, "We are watching genius, a superstar who will go down as the best player in Mavs franchise history." Considering Dirk Nowitzki was there for a long time, Kevin, the praise from Jerry doesn't get much higher or from a loftier perch.
Indeed, something special, David. Thanks. Well, Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out in this one tonight?
Boy, what a classic low post strength-on-strength contest we are in for tonight. Now, that's more the exception than the norm these days. I'll tell you what, you give me some skilled big men on the box doing work, I'm all about that.
Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. And it's Cobb in at the point guard. And for the Suns, Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Kemp is out there with Booker, and it's Oubre in at the 3.
And the anticipation for this matchup. Cobb facing the team that traded him and the man who took his job in Junior. Everyone was waiting for this game.
And you could just feel the tension in the building, Greg. This will be a game that is talked about for weeks. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Cobb passes to Porzingis. And here is Kleber. Here's Doncic. to Kleber. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Make no mistake, guys, the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic is special. Even at a young age, this guy can pick apart a defense.
Offensive rebound, Ayton, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And it's Doncic missing.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton has shown a little toughness on the interior finish.
Pass to Kleber. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. There's the pass to Cobb. Clock at 6. Here's Doncic. Over Ayton. Here's Porzingis. Another shot, and the layup is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Cobb. Hardaway trying to free himself up.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
Come get it.
Oubre against Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
And when you watch Hardaway shoot, one thing that stands out, he has a very quick release.
And Greg, that's what makes the jumper very tough to contest, especially when he's dialing it up from range. You have to stay connected to this guy defensively. It's not easy to do with the other weapons on this team.
And so here is Dallas after the Suns pick up 2. Doncic feeling it out over Ayton. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, they put the defense on them. Aggressive, intimidating. They blocked a lot of shots in that one.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
Here's Cobb. Banked in off the glass.
A relentless effort from Cobb. Not about to let the contact hold him back from that finish.
Upside Kemp. Saric dishes to Kemp. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Mavericks trail by 6. And here is Cobb. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Shoots the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year. But overall, 2 teams that were very similar in the standing.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing, excellent. You know, you think back to DeAndre Ayton's college career, he demonstrated three-point range. And while he's eager to show that in the NBA, the Suns want him to attack the rim.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. So Doncic will go to the free throw line. It goes on Devin Booker. The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
Now here's Kemp. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Washington. Saric against Kleber. And Saric kicks to Oubre. 4 on the shot clock. It's deflected. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Here's Cobb. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Oubre.
And Monty Williams said, offensively, Ayton's got to be 80% beast, 20% shooter.
The reason they say that, Greg, is they want him to exploit the elite physical tools he brings to the game. If he can draw more fouls, he can get to the free throw line. And he's such a good shooter there, it only makes sense.
Here's Porzingis after the made shot from Kelly Oubre. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Saric. And Doncic hits it to go.
Well, that's about decision-making and being comfortable in the pick and roll. For Luka, he's been there and done that.
Doncic with the steal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3 from Porzingis. The Mavericks rebound. And Cobb gets it to go.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Suns leading by 3. Here's Kemp. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Kemp's got his second bucket of the night. Here's Cobb. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Pass to Doncic. Kleber with the bucket.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Cobb with the steal. Porzingis ping it over, and that one is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Kemp with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Ayton with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington.
And it felt like he was literally everywhere on the defensive end. Multiple rejections, stifling all game long.
Oubre, he's off on that one. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 3. Now here's Cobb. He's covered by Kemp. Cobb, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Kemp against Hardaway. Here's Oubre. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
A platoon swap here for Phoenix, and the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Hardaway. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. And it's Jalen Brunson in for... Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Porzingis. Hardaway comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Doncic is checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Cobb in for Jalen Brunson.
This team knows to feed Cobb every chance they get. He's just so reliable.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Maxi Kleber is out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Cobb in at the point. And he's able to get it back. Lets it go with a 3. That's good from Kemp on the assist by Ayton. Kemp's got 7 points.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Cauley-Stein passes to Kleber. The 3 for Doncic. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Miscue there. Hadn't had many of those so far, which is a big reason they're ahead.
Here's Cobb. He's got 6. He dishes it to Cauley Stein. The shot by Kleber, wide open, misses the three. Suns lead by 14. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
Team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. Dishes it to Cauley Stein. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Ayton.
And what I like about Cauley Stein is just how hard he plays. Really, both ends, a scrappy player.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And Phoenix making a change here. Sarge is checked in.
And Dario Saric, the homie, as he was known in Philly, a Croatian finesse forward for this team.
You know what I love about Dario is here's a big man who can space the floor with his shooting. He can balance that with an ability to make plays off the dribble. He's a really sneaky cutter and a very opportunistic rebounder. I mean, this is a big man who will contribute in a lot of different areas.
Kemp kicks to Booker. An easy 2 points on the layup. Booker's got 6.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Pass to Kleber. Now Cobb. Drills the three-pointer. Cobb's got 9 points now in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
A nice shot by Booker.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Cobb kicks to Kleber. Pass to Cauley Stein. The pass to Cobb. 6 to shoot. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 15 points in the game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is. All the officials are all over that one.
The Suns have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And that one falls for Kemp.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Good on both.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Cobb passes to Kleber. Cauley Stein dishes to Doncic. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Kemp. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Cauley Stein's got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Kleba kicks to Cobb. They double him with Ayton. Here's Kleba, and Kleba slams it in.
Well, the passing skills of Hendricks Cobb on display. Outstanding job reading the defense, recognizing that overcommitment.
Kemp passes to Booker. Back to Kemp. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein. Left side, Saric. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Doncic passes to Cauley-Stein, and the shot goes down. Cauley-Stein's got 8.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Timeout called, the Suns.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision, boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Kemp kicks to Booker. Back to Kemp. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
The Mavericks have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And he knocks down the first one.
And the flair Cobb plays with is exciting to watch. There's no question he believes that he's a dominant player.
Suns leading by 6. Down low. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pass to Kleba. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And it's Doncic missing. For Phoenix, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Now here's Kemp. He's guarded closely. And then Kemp slams it in.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And Cobb gets it to go.
And things starting to click from three-point land. Nothing in the first quarter, but he's hit 3 triples here in the second.
And Cauley-Stein over to help. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's the Suns with the ball. Cobb comes with the double team. 4 on the clock. And it's Ayton missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick, what's your analysis of how your defense has done so far?
Well, they're getting too many open looks at threes. We're lucky they're missing a few. With this team, they stretch out so much. You got to be really alert. You got to pay close attention to the details.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, Hendricks Cobb has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Booker out there with Kemp, and it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
DeAndre Ayton, a quality free throw shooter, so you love to see him create opportunities to get there.
Ayton hits them both. Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. That one wide left.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
For 3, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Cobb passes to Hardaway. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Saric. Basket counts. Saric has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Passes it to Porzingis. Here's Cobb. Buries it down low.
Hendricks Cobb has a well-rounded offensive skill set, and he is a problem right now.
Here's Kemp. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly, born and raised.
Now that's the lefty stroke of Oubre, right? He can hit from mid-range right on out to deep 3-point range.
Cobb passes to Kleber. Now here's Porzingis. Pass to Cobb from downtown. They get it back. Goes up again, and it's laid up and in by Kleber. Kleber's got 8 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Now, here's Cobb. He's covered by Kemp. 3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Cobb. Kemp kicks to Booker. Over Doncic, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, just such a crafty offensive talent. Devin Booker working the mid-range. What doesn't he do?
Now, here's Cobb. Tight defense on him, and Doncic throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Kemp. Passes it to Saric. Outside Kemp. Shot clock at 5. The dish to Booker. Shoots over Doncic. No good from Booker. The Mavericks trailing. Porzingis passes to Cobb. For the lead. And he sinks the layup. Cobb's got 8 here in the quarter.
Just carving up the D on the drive. Cobb, love when he takes the initiative and capitalizes.
Shooting for Phoenix.
And the first one drops. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And he can't hit the second.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Cobb passes to Porzingis. Cauley-Stein with it. Up top, Doncic. Covered by Oubre.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Booker dishes to Kemp. Back to Booker. Floats it up for AI. And Saric gets to Ayton. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ayton's got 11 points.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
Ayton against Porzingis. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
And the Suns call time here. Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Saric. The Mavericks also with a sub. Curry's checked in for Hardaway.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Curry with the three, but they'll get another chance. The shot's good. Doncic has got the lead up to 2 now for the Mavs.
Well, Luka Doncic has every skill necessary to be a difference maker on the boards. Let's begin with his great size.
Baines passes to Kemp. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. Brunson against Rubio. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Aaron Baines. That will be foul number 5 on him. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. The pass to Cauley-Stein. Here's Curry with the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 12 in the game.
Well, like it runs in the family, Seth Curry building a career on his aptitude from distance. And boy, oh boy, can he do some damage.
Rubio looking around.
Great job on the glass. Body's down low, needing to fight for position. That's perfect.
Brunson the pass to Curry. Floats one. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9. Phoenix with the ball. 8-point game. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Rubio against Brunson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. Curry is inside. He's against Kemp.
It's on display that scoring comes naturally to Seth Curry. If he gets a couple of buckets, boy, that zone is starting to feel pretty hot.
Rubio against Brunson. Rubio right side. Dallas leading by 8. Finney-Smith passes to Curry. That bucket in no time at all. Curry's got 11 points in the quarter.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Passes to Kaminsky. Floats it up for AI. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point.
Kemp against Curry. Over Kemp. The shot by Curry, no good. Suns trail by 8. 56 seconds left in the third. Kemp passes to Pop. Offensive rebound. It's stolen by Curry. Finney-Smith passes to Porzingis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That free throw good from Porzingis. And the Mavericks with some changes. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Kemp with the jam.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Outside Curry. Out left to the wing. Here's Porzingis. And that one released in time, but no good.
I tell you, you've got to love the energy and effort by Powell right now contesting shooters.
And so it's Dallas, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Suns. On the floor for Dallas. Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Jalen Brunson out there with Curry. And it's Hardaway in at the 3, the small forward. Rubio finds Oubre. Here's Kemp. He can't hit that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. And the shot is good. Curry's got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Rubio against Brunson. Oubre passes to Kemp. Back to Oubre. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
See, Kelly Oubre understands how to take advantage of his athleticism on the interior. That's nice.
Oubre at the line for 2.
Free throw, good, Oubre.
And remember, he grew up in New Orleans, but Kelly Oubre had to move to Texas after Hurricane Katrina. Some tough times that he said put a little bit of a chip on his shoulder to this day.
Sharge checked in for the Suns. And both free throws good for Oubre. Dallas leading by 8. Outside Curry. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Some solid defense from Saric. Here's Oubre, and he banks in the layup.
Now, one thing Oubre could do to help his offense, to me, make himself into a better ball handler. Great dribble drive move that time.
Pass to Kleber. Now Hardaway. And the pass to Brunson. Outside, Porzingis. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Šarić.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, the catch and shoot game, typically Rubio's on the passing end of it, not this time.
We go one-on-one. Curry's shot is off. Now Šarić. Kemp inside. Guarded by Curry. Porzingis with the steal. Curry on the wing. Plenty of space. And a little luck that time, but it dropped.
Porzingis, the he was looking for, to the tune of $158 million.
And Greg, credit the Dallas organization for believing in Kristaps Porzingis' talent. And now credit Porzingis, because you have to share shot attempts and usage with him.
Checked in for Phoenix. Then for the Mavericks, Seth Curry. He's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Hardaway. Kemp kicks to Booker. Doncic against Oubre. To the middle. Kemp. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Kemp's got 4 points this quarter.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Cobb with it. Kemp's there. And Cobb gets it to go. Cobb's got 13 points in the second half. Right side, Kemp. Inside, here's Šarić. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Cobb, no good.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Porzingis with the block, and he gets it back.
And not having the same impact on the offensive glass that they did in the first half. It would help them cut into this lead if they could create some more second chances.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleber comes in for Jalen Brunson. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Luka Doncic. Dallas calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Hendricks Cobb.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives it. He is really fed off that. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Cobb, no good. Suns trail by 9. Sharge in the corner. It's good.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And so it's Dallas with it. They've led by as much as 10. Cobb, he gets that one. Cobb's got 7 now in this quarter.
Now, the penetrating ability of Hendricks Cobb. You can't be willing to give him a window or an angle to the rim. He will exploit it.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
And that one falls for Kemp. And the Mavericks with possession here. 6-point lead. Cobb. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. In the corner, it's Oubre. And the 3 ball is good. Oubre's got 9 points now in just the second half.
You have got to respect that about Oubre. He believes in himself even in the tight spots of the game.
Good on the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So he comes up empty, missing both. Mavericks leading by 7. Cobb with it. Now guarded by Ayton. They double him with Saric. Curry kicks to Cobb. Outside Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Porzingis to 2. That one a little long. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Now here's Cobb. He's covered by Kemp. Cobb kicks to Porzingis. Here's Kleber. And Kleber slams it in. Well, a huge bucket there to stifle the crowd.
Yeah, very little to cheer about for them at the moment.
Booker outside. From the arc. Trains the three-pointer.
Oh, my goodness. Booker's confidence is off the charts. He's money in the bank.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Guys, a comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, I think you can put a fork in it.
Kemp with the bucket.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul.
First free throw is good. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Hey. Hey.